Hey guys, it's Stephanie. Welcome to my health, wellness, tea, things that smell good, whatever I feel like channel. And I'm supposed to be working out in a minute. I'm down in my workout room, but my planner has arrived. So I'm unboxing this thing right now, and then I gotta go work out, and then I gotta go grocery shopping. It's a busy Wednesday. Okay, first of all, I am not sponsored by this. I was not gifted this planner. I'm not selling it to you. I don't have a link. I'm not even going to put a link. But what I will tell you is this is called the Happiness Planner. Not to be confused with the Happy Planner, which confuses everything now because there's a very popular Happy Planner, or there's like Happy Planners. That is not what this is. This is the Happiness Planner. And it's normally quite a pricey thing. I bought one years ago, and I feel like these are maybe not as popular now. But I had one at one point, and it was this huge, like, year-long planner. It had the whole year in it, and it was undated, and you could sort of go on this whole year journey. But I ended up not wanting to reorder that. A, it was expensive. B, they now have a 100-day planner, which I actually like the idea of more, because to me, deciding when to plan a year is overwhelming to me right now. I'm just getting back into the planner game. So let's check this thing out. It took a while to get here. I don't know where it came from. I got mine off of Amazon. Again, I don't have a link. All right. First of all, I am concerned by this. I hope that that's not any kind of like moisture damage, but like what's going on with that? What's with that? All right. Boo, that's a star off. Okay, but let's have a look at it. So this is, you can choose, there's different covers available. I chose this. I thought it was beautiful. It is called the Happiness Planner. The life-changing planner belongs to me. So it's going to take me through, I think, a whole lot of like thinking about things, which is what I need to do. Without too much of a preamble, I had a rough couple years. And coming out of it and sort of realizing that like somewhere along the way, I kind of lost my sense of humor. Somewhere along the way, I got not depressed, but I got kind of like bitter, like just somebody who had forgotten how to have fun. And so my goal in this is to not so much plan appointments and things like that. I have a calendar for that. It's more about setting intentions, I guess. Things that I have put off and said I was going to do, things I want to do with my husband and my kids, things I want to just do for myself. And just think about like what it is that would make me happier. And I don't even know if I believe in happiness, capital H happiness, as a thing, but okay. So there's some preamble, and I haven't even like looked through this, but so this is the kind of stuff that's in there. This is a page that just starts out with, there's different little rules to live by for happy, passionate, and fulfilled life. Learn and grow from setbacks. Cherish your loved ones. Listen to your inner voice. Be comfortable in your own skin. I need to work on all of these. There's quotes, and then it starts into the happiness roadmap. Okay. I will say, this particular version, I feel like it's possibly a print on demand, maybe. And I gotta say, I don't know if I'm super, like, I don't know. This is like really tiny font for me. But this is talking about what makes you happy, what makes you unhappy. Oh, interesting. So there's a chart here. What makes me unhappy? Can I change it? What can I do to change the situation? Okay, so it's a little bit more like a journal, I guess. Asking me what I'm passionate about, what I'm good at, what are my personality traits. So this is something that I'm going to have to kind of work through, maybe every day, do a page before I even start engaging with it as an actual like time-oriented planner. And that's exactly what I needed, honestly, is something that will help me think about, I don't know, just get back into myself. Does that make sense? What does being successful mean to you? What is your ultimate dream? And then, so you've, at that point, you're here, and then you hit the 100 days. And this is what stokes me, guys. Look, what is it today? It's July something. I think it's the 15th. I think it's July 15th, which is payday. And this 100 days is going to bring me like well deep into the fall. I think 100 days is a good period of time in which to set some kind of goal for change, because you've got 3 solid months in there, right? You've got potentially a restart every month to kind of break down goals into more manageable chunks. And when I was first thinking and ruminating about how I was going to fill this out, I had so many things I wanted to do and so many ideas and so many huge goals. And then it kind of overwhelmed me, and I realized like it's only 100 days. Like it's not you can't change your life in that. This is just a chunk. This is a beginning, right? So I had to kind of dial it back a bit and be like, okay, instead of doing this every morning, maybe I do this once a week. Or instead of being like, I want to have achieved this, maybe I want to have achieved the first step towards this. So I've got a lot of goal breaking down to do. And it says 100 days of happiness, passion, inspiration, positivity, mindfulness, gratitude, and self-development. I definitely need some of all of that. I need some positivity. I need to remind myself to be grateful. Yeah, this is really cool. Okay, so there's sort of a Monday to Friday planner, and I'm honestly docking some points for how light the ink is on this. I'm somebody who has like not great hearing, not great vision, like, you know, I don't have like something diagnosed, but I just, you see me try to read a tea packet or whatever. I'm going to need some good lighting to fill this out, but I guess it's aesthetic. But if you're watching this and you have anything to do with this planner, could you make it a bit darker for us, please, us old people? There's some quotes in there, what I want to attract into my life today, to-dos. And the thing with planners is, and I was looking on Reddit, because there's actually like Reddits to do with planning. People get zealous. They have stickers, they have print offs. It's a lifestyle. People get very aesthetic about things. It's like a full-on hobby. I don't think that I'm diving to that extent. I think that I've learned about myself that when I try to get too deeply into something like that, it takes me over. It becomes overwhelming. Like if I'm filling this out with 7,000 different things that I'm supposed to remember to write down, I'm going to get overwhelmed. I think that my number one goal here is just to actually engage with this journal, planner, whatever, for 100 days straight. So for 100 days, I am going to think in the morning about, you know, what I want to attract into my life, what I'm grateful for. I'm going to maybe make sure that I've got those few to-dos, that I remember the few to-dos that I have to do. The few to-dos that I have to do. And I'm just intentionally going through each day. I've got to really think about what my goals are. So let's see. The other thing, this is cool. At the end of a week, you get a weekly reflection. And so again, if I'm tracking some behaviors, you get to track like where on the spectrum you are from unhappy to happy, energetic, calm, healthy, productive, the highs, the lows. Yeah, I really like that. I'm wondering, I don't know if there is an overall like goal setting spot. There is at the back. Some pages just to jot things down. There's a 100-day review at the end. So having had the original planner, and I wish I still had it, I did get rid of the one I had filled out. The thing I liked about that one is it did have, like, I think monthly planning as well, whereas this is just straight up 100 days. So I think I'm happy with this. I think that if you get the year-long journal, there's more to it. And I knew that this would be a bit different, but just to say, if you look online and see the full year-long journal, there's actually a lot more. So the value for dollar is there. This, I think, was $25 or $30, and it's, you know, it's a hardbound, beautiful thing. But again, I feel like it's print on demand. I don't know. I might be making that up though. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if you know. Yeah. Okay. I have to think about this. This gives me a lot to think about. This is going to drive me nuts for the next 100 days. That's going to drive me insane. Look at that. So, yeah, you're not getting 5 stars, buddies. You're getting 4 stars. But I'm gonna check in. I want to be accountable to you guys. Yeah, that's it. The happiness planner is here.